Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael. I go by many names. In the world of pro wrestling, I go by Dante, TheBlackAngel. This channel, Indie Shoots, it was created by me, and I am a promoter of Visionary Championship Wrestling. This channel isn't really for fans. It's pretty much for other workers and I guess smart marks, whatever. So I got some older wrestling videos here I'd like to go through, and this is just one type of series. I don't know what to call this. It's just shooting commentary. Let's just go with that. This is the logo for Midwest Premier Wrestling. I made a debut there, and company folded right after. I thought this was fucking... I thought this was cutting edge when I did it.
To Midwest Premier Wrestling.
And then looking back at it now, it's kind of
I am a non-conformist.
the chroma key is a little too high,
I'm a goth otaku.
and I should. Oh man!
I'm an anarchist.
See that was cool.
Dante,
I love
what
that.
does that mean?
The promoter of Midwest Premier really wanted me to embellish the whole anarchy thing. See, that's awesome. That's awesome. But you know, see, I was like this. I was like this when I first kind of broke in, and then after a while I got stagnant and just kind of wore the anarchy gear but wrestled just normal. That's weird.
This is no different.
Look at my little Dunlap over my shorts, man. Oh my god. I need to go jogging is what I need to do. I need to find a gym and never leave.
You can put in front of me.
Oh man.
I have beaten every single person put in my way.
Yeah, okay. We'll say that.
I'm debuting.
Oh my god.
Who do they decide?
They wanted to. I don't even know what to say. I have no excuse for this.
Some lazy, fat,
Pure product of America.
Jordan Soul.
Look at my gig marks. Fucking hell.
Some patriotic event.
I need some of that Scaraway shit.
Glory flapping the wind.
Oh,
While I bring my flag of anarchy.
I love
Switch
that.
it in the air.
Crazy. Like the way I shot this was amazing. I thought.
Not only win
But you know,
this match,
it's just me at my house in front of a green screen.
decimate Jordan Soul. So bad.
I should have put a picture of Jordan Soul up there or something.
But he will embarrass his family.
You guys gotta realize this is my debut in a new company. They asked me to do something like this when he found out that I was a video editor and I could do stuff like this.
It's too far.
He's like, take about 3 minutes, 3:20, something like that. Explain your gimmick, get the fucking show over, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, all right. This is what happened. I feel like it's too long. I really do, but
TheBlackAngel, and I do what I want. Know it.
see, I like that. And it was a fucking accident. It was an accident that the music ended like that. Like it was perfect there at the end. But you know, that's that. This is the match, and this match is not online anywhere. I refuse to post it. Which this match itself gave me the idea to even do this. That's Kyle Bear, by the way. He's the voice of the narrator from Dragon Ball Z, as well as Adult Gohan and all that stuff. You gotta love that shirt. That shirt is No Ring Rats. It was created by one of my promoters, and I'm like, dude, I'm wearing that shit. And, dude, that is a real American flag. It is. It's and I know I sound like a douche, but it was like this old torn up American flag that my father had in the garage somewhere. And I was like, well, I could use that. It's the right size, and I could use it as a template to spray paint and do. And I did. I used that flag one time, and that was it. That was it. I went out and bought an actual anarchy flag. But, you know, you're all sheep. Because I'm the bad guy. Hate me. But, I thought this would get me crazy heat. Because if you look at it, you can tell it's a real American flag. And, I mean, come on. That disgracing the flag, that's white hot heat, you know? Oh, I had to put some shit over this. Like, yeah, he used like AC/DC Back in Black or some shit, and I'm like, oh no, YouTube will rip this down. And people will say I'm not in shape. I mean, I'm not gonna bury him or nothing like that. I mean, he's really nice. He's a real nice guy. He takes what he does seriously. I mean, I will never claim to be the best or anything like that, because I am, if I'm on this level, there's thousands of people locally that are up here, you know, like, not even, I just do what I do, you know, but he's really nice. I actually helped him do his hair in the back before we came out. We went over a few things, not too many. You know, just it's a flag match, and here's the thing. And I'm acting like he's too fat. He's shaking the ring. Just cheap fucking heat, man. He's gonna break the ring. Yeah, I mean, okay. The booker, explain it to me like this. The whole point of it is that you have to score a pinfall before you're allowed to go for your flag. Now, I don't know if that's been done before. I know I've never been in a match like that. But usually it's like, hey, get to your flag, blah, blah, blah. So here I go. You know, I felt like those looked vicious, but looking back on it, they look pretty ginger. I don't know. I told him to do this. I was like, you are big. Don't let me mess with you. And then I fucked that up. I couldn't get. He instead of like letting me go do it, he pulled me into it. So I didn't get the opportunity to get the little hop to get over that top rope. But how was I not ready? Like, I attacked him. I don't know, man. That not for nothing. That ring, I mean, it looks nice, but it was weird. Like, he was slippery and it wasn't super. It didn't bounce very well. At least not anywhere but the middle. I'm such a douchebag. You can't hear it, but I was doing sheep noises. There's actually some people, and I couldn't help it. It caught me off guard. There were a couple people chanting anarchy. I was like, no way. But yeah, here we go. Now notice I wasn't viciously going into that tie-up, because he's bigger than me, so I didn't want to act like I really wanted to do it. And you know, Skeeter's the referee. He actually told me in the back that he thought it was ridiculous that I got over on him to get him in the corner. And if you watch the video, I was like, Skeeter, dude, I I had a hold of his eyes and his nose. That's psychology, putting him back, getting myself over, but, well, getting myself here, whatever, but, you know, it's just how it happens. I do this all the time. I always my fingers. And this, I don't think the camera catches this, but I go out there and I'm like, kiss my hands, kiss my hands. It was hilarious. Oh my god. And that just came off the top of my fucking head. I don't give a shit. Okay. Let's see here. Now, you know, we had all kinds of talks about continuing this this America versus Anarchy feud thing in MPW, and you know, and to MPW's credit, not only did they pay me exactly what I asked for and actually a little more, they even wrote me out a receipt. They, pardon me. They treated me very well. The locker room was very non-dramatic. Everyone was on the same page. It was, in my opinion, the one time I was there, right there that night, that kick looked really good. I didn't get him with all of it, but I got him with the heel. That was a little cheesy. I mean, Anarchy, whatever, but I'm still American, right? So it's, I don't know. Anarchy is more about bashing the government and the way the laws and all that kind of stuff. It's not necessarily bashing the country itself. I was only counting them out because I told him to do it at 3, and I didn't know if he would realize how many times I hit him. I did not get all of that. I did not get all of that. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. The Marine guy was told that when the first 3 count goes down to get up on the apron, but he's not a... Ooh, there was that much room. Oh, man. When I'm throwing a kick in the side of the face like that, I really like it not to hit the guy. I was just hoping that it looked good enough, but it didn't. I would have done a hellacious bump off of that, but I was too close to the turnbuckle. I would have Scott Hall'd off the stunner on that motherfucker. Oh yeah, here's a quick story about that. He came down to my town at one point. We were in like a 6-man or something like that. He hooked me for a suplex and he snapped it. Like it was like half a second. I didn't have time to bump right because he didn't tell me he was gonna snap it. I just expected to take a freaking... He's so fat. I expected to take a freaking thing, so... When he gave me a suplex here, he made sure not to do that. But I didn't care as long as he fucking called it. Anyway, he was setting up for something there, and I fucked that up because I didn't know he was doing it. And he didn't tell me what he was doing there, either. And that's the time I'd like to most know what you're attempting to do. It's when I'm coming off the ropes, because... You know, there's like 1,000 things that you can do, so at least call something. But then that one looked better. But then when I saw the arm come out, I was like, fine, but I didn't have enough time to really jump for it, so I just kind of... Now that was me doing everything I could to get him over because of his size. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, this is classic me. Now I do this. Not every match, but I do every time I go to a new federation, boom, right there. Every time I go to a new federation, I usually throw that in there because now I don't know why I spliced it there. I think it was too much dead air, or it might have been a botched move. I don't know. But yeah, and you know, I'm not scared of grabbing other dude's junk for heat. That shit doesn't bother me. That's Chris Morgan from 1CW. I carried him around an entire little arena by his balls. So I don't know if I told him to move. Yeah, I told him to move. Oh, those are shooter shoes. For a second there, I thought those were tennis shoes. I was like, what? Yeah, I can't bitch too much. If you look at my boots, all right. I am admittedly not a very rich man, there's no excuse for why I didn't take those clotheslines. I was probably blown up at this point. No. I wasn't going to post, and then I ended up having to. I felt like I was sliding. If you look at my boots, I mean, you can't tell really because I'm wearing kick pads, which I don't own any of this gear anymore. I know, I put my fist up or whatever. It was a little scary, and he injured my ankle before. You know, I didn't know how safe he really was. And it's a big leg coming down. Natural reaction, I guess. I don't know, this was a little too obvious. I think I actually kicked him in the ball sack at that point. Cover him. Oh, okay, yeah, this is worth it. Leg lariat. Oh, drop kick, whatever. There we go. Okay. I haven't seen this in a while, so I didn't expect a win right there. Alright, so the whole thing now is that I'm able to go for my flag. That's the whole thing. And he's distracting me, or whatever. He's trying to get me to not get my flag. Oh, I'm wearing contacts. I didn't even know that. He pushes me. I go right into... I don't know what that means. Oh, it's like the Biggie Langston Slam or whatever. I don't know. But okay, so... Now, he didn't pin me, but yet now he's got his flag. So now the match apparently is over, but I didn't lose. It's just like the booking of this match was a little weird. If he had pinned me, it'd be something different, but he didn't. He never pinned me. So it's like, yeah, that pesky copyrighted music again. So, you know, it's whatever. My overall experience with this company was fucking phenomenal. I mean, I give the company, at least behind the scenes, 5 stars. I don't think I've ever been treated, especially as like an unknown person to come in from outside. I've never been treated that well before in my life. So, I mean, unfortunately, as far as I know, these guys, this was the last show they had. So they folded right after this. Well, no, I think they had some festival or something like that, but it wasn't. I don't know. This was the last professional in-house show they had, and I actually broke the stick. I didn't even notice I broke the stick until I got back to the locker room, but that was the last time the flag was used anyway. Yeah, these guys were great. I don't know why they folded. Maybe lack of a building or lack of funds. I was gonna let them rent out my 6-sided ring for a year. I was gonna like do some stuff with them, but it just never worked out. Hopefully they come back. Thanks for coming to this little rendition of Indie Shoots.